Is that loud enough for you? I'm just getting my voice back, so I'm sorry if it's still a little weak, and I will try not to snort into the microphone. So we'll go ahead and get started. Happy Tuesday. I wasn't here last Tuesday. I was out not feeling very well. There's been a little something going around. But Betsy was fantastic and was able to host for us in my absence and make sure that Sherry, of course my boss, could attend and be available to you. So heard great feedback. You were in good hands with Betsy. So now we know we never have to cancel. We'll just have Betsy help out. All right, so just a quick reminder. Please silence your cell phones just so everyone here present and from home can hear. Ginger, are you able to hear well, or is it good feedback from there? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I've gotten a little bit of info that they weren't able to hear it from the TV. So just want to make sure that all of our components are at least fully working. So any resident announcements or updates? None? Yes, ma'am. Let me get you a microphone. Got it. Thank you, Betsy.
Hi, everybody. We won't have another Tuesday talk before this event occurs, so mark your calendars. On the 8th of next month, 8th of May, I'm sorry, I get confused when the calendars John. The library is doing a really good Zoom presentation, and I encourage you all to attend. We've needed this for a long time. It's a summary of the history and how we, as residents in CCRC communities, might want to find ourselves involved might want to get involved in the legislative process. I thought it was a good video. It's only 40 minutes. Recommend that you come see it. 10:40 on the 8th. More information will be in the Oaks, etc. Thank you.
It's on.
All right, that helped me remember that starting May 7th, we are going to move Solanaires to Tuesday evenings, away from Monday afternoons where people kept having dentist appointments and doctor's appointments, and where we had to reset the room for bingo right away. And that became more and more of a problem. So, in response, there's not much going on Tuesday night. I know there's a few pinochle games. But once a month, you can hopefully just skip it. Well, or anyway, that's the best we can do.
Decisions.
Yeah. So we're going to meet Tuesday evening at 7:15 because we couldn't make up our minds between 7 and 7:30. So we're going to split the difference, okay?
Serious executive decisions here.
Isn't it great you live in a community where you have so many choices?
That's right.
Hi, I'm Beth Beaumont, and I just wanted to alert you that the Activities Committee is sponsoring two things in the coming months. One is a clothing swap, which we haven't done for a couple of years, and that's going to be on the 20th of June. And we're also going to have a book swap, and that'll be on the 13th of September. Ken Simmons and I are co-leading, or whatever, the clothing thing, and that'll roll out more information in terms of where to take the clothes and so forth will be forthcoming. So thank you. We also need some volunteers. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other announcements before we get started? No? Okay. So let's just a little bit from IHS. It is about time for that spring cleaning. So of course they can help you with that. So any of those areas you can't reach or we don't need you bending over to reach, they can most certainly help you with that, as well as cabinets, closets, and any storages. So please do keep them in mind if you need that extra assistance. And they are at 502, that's Christine, or 503, which is Maddie. And just another reminder for your puzzle for you to win free services.
No captions today?
Oh, there's no captions. Let's see. Let's get those on. Sorry about that. Forgot where those are. Can you see what I'm saying? Not yet? It said it was there, guys. Thank you, Miss Rosa. There we go. I'm sure we all appreciate that here in home, so appreciate that. Just a little bit from Evan from Environmental Services. He has detailed numerous areas as well as the full-scale window washing project. So we've done the north lobby, the south hardwood on the 1st to the 5th, and then the meeting room south. And he was really excited. Wanda was actually here on Sunday, and they completely scrubbed the pub floors. So food and beverage was happy. It looks much better, and we're just thankful for our Wanda and entire team that does all the hard work. More updates in regards to the window washing. North and south buildings have had the exterior windows washed. The north building will receive the screen cleaning the day of your normal housekeeping services. North building will have your screens inserted back the day of your normal housekeeping services. And if you are a south resident for any reason still have your screens out, please let Evan know at 5:08. We do not have any current COVID updates, so happy about that, and we hope to keep that way. Resident services from Kelly. We have a fall clinic. It's actually tomorrow from 1 to 3 here in the town hall. It is going to address the following IHS sign up. Regency Oaks outpatient therapist for strengthening and stability. Grace Family Home Health for PTOT and tug testing. And our Health Aid Company, Inc., the newest durable medical equipment available, and techs will be here to assess and adjust any equipment you need to ensure your safety. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out to Kelly or Carol. And just a continued reminder about the resident service emergency preparedness, which is Tuesday the 14th at 11:30, and it will be here in the town hall after Tuesday talk. Again, that is from the resident services, not to be confused with the one I usually present about preparedness from the operational standpoint. Little bit of information. So there's been some snafus with Google. The Regency Oaks app for Android users is currently under review. Google changed some of their privacy policies and updates and were required to enable the service through Google Play. So what does this mean? Residents and staff that already have the applet downloaded, there's not an issue, but it's for new users. We have to wait for Google to approve, and that way they will be able to access the app, which will be available in the Google Play Store. This does not affect the Apple users, but for new Android, new residents that are trying to add it, there will be a short delay until Google approves it and we get it back online. So just a little bit of snafu with that, but if you currently have it, it's not an issue. It's mostly for our new move-ins. So we will help them through that as soon as we get the go-ahead and Google approves it. Clear as mud? Just a reminder, please wear those pendants. If you need help, press the button. We're able to get to you for assistance. I'm just going to say this every day and every Tuesday until I'm not even here. Dog walking, just another reminder, please make sure that you're picking up after your pet. It's important to take them out and away from the building, not out the front door near the porte-cochere, not out the front door in the bushes, out around the walkway to keep those walkway and service areas clean and clear.
And not smelly.
Luggage carts, we are asking again to please make sure that you use and return these to the service areas. We have ordered 2 new ones, one for the north and one for the south. But when you are done with those, please do not leave them at your door or on your floor. Please do return those back. Again, we had 18 new move-ins last quarter, and we're on track for this quarter, so lots of new residents and current residents that need these luggage carts. So please, please, please. Not much has changed. I'm in a constant communication with the attorney that's working on our licensure. We've sent some updated drawings, and we're getting closer to the liquor license, but no date yet. So no new information on that, other than we're still waiting. I know you're anxiously waiting. So as far as activities this week, Wednesday, April 24th, we are doing the fall prevention, 1 p.m. town hall. Thursday, the 25th, is the herbal tea party with Ann Kowalik, and sign up is required, and that's at 11:30 in town hall. Friday, the 26th, Tampa Bay history speaker will be 2 p.m. here in the town hall. And Saturday, April 27th, we have an entertainer, Carla Hines, at 7:30 p.m. in the town hall. So y'all will be partying hard Saturday night. A little bit of updates from Plan Ops. They haven't been up to much, have they? So 95 work orders were completed, 34 are still open. Sometimes those are because parts were ordered, sometimes those are preventative maintenance, but 95 have been completed. We had the south building installed, had the signage for the stairs with Braille. The north service elevators were repaired. That's the service elevator, not the main ones. South number 3 elevator repaired. South exterior lighting, they had to replace the timer. We have had to update our boiler licenses and posted them on the boilers for each building. We replaced 2 new HVAC units. We are beginning the curb repainting this week. We did have to order a new salad bar for the north, and we are getting the parking parameter links anytime this week now, so we can put those in place of cones all over the building. Yay. Food and beverage, they've got, of course, a lot going on, working hard to make sure that you don't have the same meal every day, lots of different events, lots of different themes. So just a reminder, the north dining room is closed for lunch on Tuesday, 4/23. Today, yes, today.
Because
Pub normal hours is Tuesday, 4/23. The Breezeway dinner, Friday, 26th. Theme dinner, April 23rd. That is why we will be having it closed. So that is the theme dinner of the Japanese, Asian, Pan American theme. So just an FYI, the north dining room is closed for the theme dinner. Passover Seder is the 25th for those residents. And the food and wine pairing is next Tuesday, April 30th. And the Sunday brunch coming up will be Chicken and Shrimp Action Station. And Ricky informed me that we had 183 in attendance this last Sunday. So that is quite a lot. We're super excited about that. We've talked about possibly, if needing to, extending the hours or what we'll do in the future in case that continues to grow, which is absolutely a good problem to have. We are continuing to focus on the QR codes in the dining room. So please make sure we're giving all of that feedback. We do have additional displays that have been ordered, and so once we receive those will be permanent fixtures on the tables, so we don't have to go back and forth of whether or not you had QR code sheets on your tables. So we've ordered the displays for those, and we will get those back out. We have hired additional cooks. We have Dylan and Erin that have both come on board. I met Erin yesterday. She was helping out in the south, and Dylan is one of our new lead cooks. So super excited about some of our new talent that's come on board as we continue to focus on our food and beverage program. So So a little bit from sales, they have a very busy week. We have a photo shoot tomorrow to update all of our new photos and our website. So we are still asking for those that have volunteered to participate to please contact Norma Jean at 383 if you would like to partake in this project. A lot of you have already signed up, so thank you in advance for your participation and collaboration. Basically, they're going to be doing various photo ops and staging the photos, and we like to use our own residents instead of actors or actresses. We do have 4 new resident move-ins this week, and we have several new resident contracts being signed by the end of the month. So just once again, very busy week and very busy quarter for sales. Annual shredding, we're still trying to get a date from them. We're kind of playing a little bit of phone tag, but Betsy has been on them, and we're still trying to pin down a date. They did assure her that someone would reach back out in the next 24 to 48 hours so we could get that date. So we will hurry up and wait for that. We're hoping. I know Betsy's been on them hot and heavy, so we'll make sure that we get that information out to you as soon as we get it. Just a little bit from me, not a whole lot has changed. I was out most of the week. I returned last Thursday and Friday. But we are still working on the signage. We had to make some last minute changes now that we've installed the air curtains outside of our main door. It's definitely going to help with the temperature here during the summertime. But we did install that air curtain right over the door where we wanted our sign. So that's okay, the air curtain's more important, and we'll move the sign. So still working on that, but just wanted to keep that on the radar. Pendant project, we've made some progress with that. That's up to ownership for final approval. So again, we're just hurrying up and wait for that, but once we get that, we can begin that project as well. So a little bit of progress, but not quite there. We are still, of course, receiving pieces of furniture for the north, not completely done yet, and have a few outstanding. I mentioned we are replacing the cones with the poles and the chains to block parking on the grass so we don't continue destroying our landscaping, and those should be in any time this week. We are purchasing decorative items for the north lobby as a decor, and artwork was not included in the insurance claim. So if we all remember, or if you don't know, the insurance claim was, of course, an unfortunate incident after the fire, and the 4th floor down were only included. So we had to, meaning Health Peak ownership, had to fund the 5th floor as well as the lobby. Unexpected, out of pocket, unbudgeted, unanticipated. So slowly but surely we will get it there, but it will take some time. We are still having various vendors out for the town hall warranty items they're addressing in this area, and the carpet is not complete yet. Again, not a whole lot has changed, still having calls about next steps. Have a completion from about June time frame, and we did get the final seaming diagram, final seaming diagram completed with the changes that need to happen, meaning where some of the carpet will be changed for the LVP. And then again, just thank you for your continued feedback in the dining room. I'm continuing to work with Ricky and them to make sure you've got the, it's a little iPad that's on a stand that you can put your feedback, and then of course at the tables as well. We're continuing to utilize various ways that you can provide that for us. We are ordering a water cooler for the salon and for the town hall. We have one in the wellness center now, but we will get an additional one ordered for here in the town hall as well as the salon. Railroad Board has been working very diligently on helping us with our action plans for our survey. Now we're focusing on the maintenance piece. My goal, my promise to you is that I will have the handbook completed by the end of this month. That has been on my desk. Betsy finished it about 2 months for me now, and it's taken me a little bit of time. I've had to reprioritize some other things, but have not forgotten. That's on my radar as well. We will begin hurricane season preparation. I know we mentioned this last week, but want to also keep that on the radar. And you've probably seen him running around, but we have a new painter, Bernie, who has begun. So he's in the north building now, fixing up a lot of different holes from moving around pictures and whatnot. And he will move throughout the community as needed, including assisted living, healthcare, and sales. I know I mentioned the luggage carts being ordered. We should be getting those on 4/29 for each building. I did mention the photo shoot. And last but not least, just because I know there's no secret here at Regency, our dear Zelko is resigning. He got a job in Miami, and he's going to be with his son and his new grandbaby, Alex. He was super excited about Alex and was showing us all his photo yesterday. How old was he, Betsy? Friday. He's a few days old, and yes, so we're excited for him. I can't even be sad. Who doesn't want to go be with their grandbabies and their sons and in Miami? I love Miami. So anyhow, we are sad to lose him, and we of course will look for his replacement. He is leaving a 30-day notice, so that gives us time to recruit. But it's bittersweet for sure. We're sad to lose him, but of course, I understand his departure. Other than that, just a little bit of updates from HR. Hospitality Promise Spotlight. Hospitality Promise number 7. We embrace and value our differences. So we'd like to continue making sure we focus. We have 10 hospitality promises. They are kind of the core ethics of our operations, so we want to make sure that we start including those in our meetings and of course, my presentations and the other staff meetings. So you'll continue to see these as we go throughout the year. We are working on a couple updates. Again, a lot of this is more employee facing, not so much resident, but just so you know what HR is working on. Our compliance and ethics program training, Elder Justice Act review, 2024 handbook rollout, and our hospitality promise spotlight. So when you've got 340 associates, there's always some initiative or something that needs to be updated or signed or rolled out. So HR is usually busy as ever. So that's all the updates I have from last week to this week. Again, thank you, Betsy, for hosting and with Sherry. And if there's any questions, I'll take them now.
Yes, sir.
Bobby.
Yes, sir. Ricky asked me to reiterate, they fed 183 people at the buffet last Sunday in less than 2 hours. And a great many of them we're happy to have from the South Building are eating over there on Sundays now since we have the buffet. I think there were only 50 dinners served in the dining room in the South Building on Sunday evening. So everybody is appreciating our buffet, and they were very proud of that. And last Sunday, with the most we've ever had, Diego was the head manager on duty, and he handled it all lovely by himself. So I think we should give him a compliment when we see him. He's really doing a great job. And you South people keep on coming to lunch. We might have to extend the hours.
Thank you, Miss Bobby. We most certainly appreciate little Diego and Maddie. They're doing such a great job.
I just wanted to talk for a minute about the QR codes.
Okay.
More than half the time, if you can find a card, it's blank on the back.
Okay, which is why we're ordering the permanent display, so we can just kind of cut all of that.
Well, but yeah, but make sure that they're printed both sides, because we don't have a QR code most of the time.
Will do. Thank you.
Cards. There you go.
Have the takeout hours changed because there's no lunch today?
I do not have an answer to that. I will ask Ricky, but I do not believe so. He didn't tell me they have, and it wasn't in his updates.
Tavern, pub's open.
Yes, the pub is open. They're at regular hours.
Does the cleaning of the exterior windows include the 9 windows?
No, sir.
How What's the plan for that?
Where have you been? So as I've mentioned, we've been doing this for a few weeks now. They are doing all of the other windows other than the lanais. And if you want to get your lanais cleaned, to see Evan at 502. Thank you. Hi, Roger.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a small but important thought. In the dining room, if you sit on what would be the east side of a table facing the west windows, you get bombarded with the setting sun. And the white curtains that are there are too thin, or the sheer is not strong enough to hold back the sun. So people who sit on that side of the dining room usually try to jockey for getting a better seat when they really shouldn't have to. And many times I pull the curtains, closed for people that are sitting there.
Well, thank you for that.
But it doesn't work. It's, it really kind of makes it difficult to sit there.
And where is that at?
It would be on the, what I'm gonna call, it's correct, the west side of the south dining room.
Okay, we'll take a look at it, see if there's anything that can be done.
If you're sitting on the other side of the table, you're facing the setting sun that comes blazing through, even though you got the sheer curtains.
It's only a couple more weeks.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Thank you, Roger.
For those of you who get the Oaks and have the calendar, there is a blue line above every week. All you have to do is click on that blue line and you'll get the links to put in the dining information. You have the north, the south, and the pub. So you can put your comments in there at any time.
Thank you.
Thank you for the announcement about Zelco. Have you started a search for a new athletic director?
So he just gave us the information yesterday, but yes, HR has started to kind of spot recruit and reach out in regards to a replacement. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we know it's important.
I'd just like to request that the roof above the walkway from the south dining room over to the new section be cleaned. It's a terrible mess, and the people who sit beside the window don't have a very nice view.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Thank you. From the walk, you said the walkway from the south?
As viewed from the dining room.
I got it, thank you. Any other feedback or questions?
Of course.
It's Candy.
Lindsay was right that there was no sound on 732, but you need to remember, and I know we've been told before, that it is on YouTube, and YouTube did have sound, so you can always watch it on YouTube at your leisure.
Thank you, Candy. Madam President?
Are the windows in the south dining room and the north dining room going to be washed as part of the washing of the building?
I will confirm with Evan. I know they just did the front of the north yesterday, so I imagine they would, but I don't want to say yes one way or the other. So call Evan at 502 and he can confirm. Any other questions? All right, have a beautiful Tuesday. Enjoy that gorgeous weather for 2 more days.